Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a shop. Today we're going to get on the GMC here, this 1949 GMC, and replace something that's been bothering me for a long time. Look at these lights. That one and this one. Have you ever seen anything so Mickey Mouse looking? I mean, they look so bad they ought to be in Disney World. So anyway, I'm going to do something about that. So stay tuned while we get busy. Alright, I'm going to show you how bad they are. Now this is, it's not as bright in here as it is outside. Now, that's the right-hand turn signal. Well, you can kind of see it a little bit. There's the left. I mean, in bright sunlight, you can't hardly see them. And there's the parking lights. I'm telling you, when I'm out in traffic and I'm turning, people don't see me hit my turn signal. But anyway, we're going to fix that. Well, let me work around all this here carpentry tools I've been using lately. It's been taking a lot of my time. Walls and ceilings. But anyway, this is what I got in the mail. Just got it. And I'll explain a little bit more about them. But these this whole assembly here is going to replace that Mickey Mouse setup I got on there now. Isn't that nice? Now these are actually for a 55 to 57 Chevrolet pickup. They are bigger than the bullet style that originally came on the GMCs, and I cannot find them. So this is the closest I could get to them. That is also, it's got a little bit of a harness to it, and it's got the the parking light lead and the turn signal lead all built in. I just got to drill a couple holes, and right now I'll probably run with the 1157 bulbs that come with it, but I may go to that if you looked at an earlier series I did on my Chevy over here, my 49 Chevy, I replaced the front bulbs, 1157 bulbs, with the dual color LEDs, which gives an amber on turn signal and a white on parking. I may go to them later, but right now we're going to get these installed. Man, I just can't wait. Those are really nice. They are bigger than what the GMCs originally were, but it's still a lot better than what's on there now. Oh, my wife went to Sherwin-Williams, and we getting paint colors. I have never seen somebody agonize over colors in my life, but I leave color picking to my wife. And well, anyway, she got this sample thing, and I've been using it trying to find a match to what this truck, the GMC's color is. And out of all these shades, believe it or not, I still cannot find a good direct match. So I guess I'll have to go to an automotive paint dealer one of these days, because I need to get some touch-up paint on this thing pretty bad. It's the more I drive it, the more it chips, and it really wasn't the best paint job done on it anyway. So anyway, but I thought it was unusual, all these colors, and I still can't find a match. got, if I remember right, that just pries off the screwdriver. A couple tools here. I hope that'll cover all of that. I don't even know, those are like interior bolts or something. So there's the hole. So here's a case where I may have to come up with some gray primer or something to cover that. And that's what I'm going to do. Maybe get up into the engine compartment. Yeah, that's going to look good. Guess I could gray it out down there on the bottom. Yeah. Maybe I'll have to get underneath it. I believe it will reach up there into the engine compartment too. That looks pretty good. Now it's pretty odd how they've done this. Look, you've got like a drain hole here, okay? And you've got this index to where that lens only goes on one way. But if you put that drain hole, where's he at? Right here, straight down. Look how these two screws here are offset. You know, I'd say I'd want them straight, so that kind of puts him offset and the index straight up and down. I don't know if that's the way it should be, but I believe the screws should be straight, you know, across as opposed to offset like that. I don't know, let me see. Like that. Yeah, I think the screw should be straight across like that. So that drain hole, I guess it'll allow some in there. Yes, that's a drain hole, because that's definitely a hole all in that lens. Alright. Alright, I'm underneath this thing. Let's get the light up here where we can see it good. Maybe he'll stay in such a manner. There we go. See the light coming out here, routes up through the clamp, and there's just enough to get in through the fender hole up there. It's not 100% long enough, but it's going to be. It could stand to have been about a couple more inches longer. And so we're going to make a template now so we can get that mounted, and we'll wire him up. I was hoping I didn't have to pull these front wheels off. I just don't feel like jacking a truck up today. Unfortunately, the terminal strip was removed by a previous owner at one time or other. And, you know, I already knew this because I pulled the clip to put that 350 engine in there. But anyway, I'm going to order terminal strips and install them one day. But for now, I'm just going to splice them in. Here's the turn signal and parking light leads right here. And I'll just splice them in right there for now. And that'll do for now until I get the terminal strips in. And really, this whole truck, the wiring on this truck is in a whole lot worse shape than what's on my Chevy. So anyway. Alright, I'm going to put these boxes to good use. I'm going to use this lid to make a template. Get him to center again. How's that? Let's see. That hole's big enough. Yes, it is. All right. Got him through there. Guess I don't really have to make it round, but I don't know. Why not? I don't know if I'm down there. There's my temper. Alright, the way this crazy thing mounts, you've got to go kind of crazy angle. That's too nasty over there. Looks like an original hole there. That's crazy how that's a offset like that. I hate putting all these different holes in here. Looks like this isn't the first time they've had different mounts. That drain hole down there like that. That figures. We're going to go underneath here. Try not to camera stand. Two clicks in the wrist. Let's get him fed through up there. Just within reach. Well, good deal. Actually, it's a better wiring than the other. Other than that spot down there, the paint spot, it don't look too bad. Alright, I'm gonna try the turn signal and see which one it is. Like the black one. Alright, so it looks like we got that one figured out. Let's try the parking light. Not getting anything. Alright, let's do some more troubleshooting here. Alright, I ran into a situation with the bulb bending a wire and shorting it out inside. So now let's see what we got. Kept blowing fuses. Alright, there's my parking light. There's my turn signal. That should be a whole lot better. Alright. Trying to get that wiring figured out. I was, if you put, 1157 bulb, you have offset pins that goes in. And I was putting it in the wrong, I pulled it out to test it because I kept blowing a fuse. Apparently if you press it in the wrong way the first time, it'll bend the pin in there and it'll short it out, which happened to be my running lights. So every time I turned my parking lights on, it'd blow a fuse. So I found the pin bent inside there, unbent it, put the bulb in correctly, and we're good to go. So I put the bulb on, and let's see what we get. Parking light. There, take it. Can't miss that. All right. I hadn't had my fuse panel off in a while. Now we move to the other side. Alright, now let's get on the other side here. Make sure I got the right wire under here. perpendicular to the ground. Or parallel. Perpendicular or parallel? Which one? Both? We'll just make it match the other side. Two clicks of the wrist. Alright, see if I can get these fed through there. Fed it up. Right, there we go. Plenty of slack. Cut away that old grommet since him being in there. That harness just lacks like 3 inches from going all the way into the inside the fender well. Let's see if we can get this done without popping fuses. Works. And we got it. So now we'll do our running on our turn signal. Now we're going to tape them up and insulate them some. I'm not using heat shrink tube because I may need to take this apart at some time or other. So that's why I'm taping. A whole lot better to open up tape, a lot easier than it is to open up heat shrink tube if you ever have to. Like I say, the wiring on this old GMC is a mixture of old and new. It's not any harnesses, new wiring harnesses per se. They're just where I guess a circuit went bad and somebody just ran a new wire. So kind of a hodgepodge. You know, I've said this before, you know, if I keep this truck, which the more I drive it, the more I like it, rewiring is going to be high on its list. We'll put a couple more tire wraps on it, but that should do it pretty good. Well, alright, if y'all remember what it looked like before, there's my running lights, parking lights, which are low beam, that's good. There's your right side turn signal. And there's your left side. A whole lot better, looks a lot better too. I guess you can see around the, well, hold on, I'll get to it. Well, see, this even has the parking lights on with the headlights, and that's not right. That's incorrect. It's not wired right. I'm not going to change it. We'll leave it just like that. But you can see where the more I drive it, the more the paint chips, and you can see red primer underneath it. Now, I believe it's red primer, but I believe in a previous itineration of this truck, it may have been red too because of the inside. And it's a gloss kind of red up there on the roof. So it's a red primer over a red, and who knows what its original color was. Anyway, so there we go. I'm going to take some gray tape and put some gray primer on them white spots. I think gray primer will not make it as conspicuous, but otherwise, stick a fork in this dude. Well, alright, there she is, folks. I think it looks a lot better than what it did. Put a little gray down there, you know, gray primer makes it look like body work. So, but anyway, what do you think? I'll give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Alright, if you like this kind of stuff, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. I hope you have a good one. Hope everything's going good for you. I can't complain around here, although Mrs. has been really working me inside that house and keeping me away from these trucks. But what can you do? Have a good one. We'll see you around, and we'll see you.